The Harvard gym was buzzing that evening. Students in crisp uniforms bowed, sparred, and boasted about their skills. The martial arts club was one of the most prestigious on campus, a place where discipline met ego. At the center stood Jason Lee, a third-degree black belt. Tall, confident, and with a crowd around him, Jason was known not just for his skill, but for his arrogance. He loved reminding people that no one in the club had ever beaten him. After defeating yet another opponent with ease, Jason grinned, his voice carrying across the gym. "Is this the best Harvard has to offer?" His friends laughed, slapping his back. That's when his eyes fell on someone mopping the far corner of the room. The janitor. A tall black man in worn sneakers and a faded sweatshirt. Head down, earbuds in, pushing the mop like he wasn't even there. His name was Marcus. Most students never learned it. To them, he was invisible. Jason smirked, raising his voice. "Hey! You there? Janitor. You ever throw a punch in your life?" The gym erupted in laughter. Marcus paused, lifted his eyes, and calmly removed an earbud. He didn't answer. Jason continued, his grin widening. "Come on, man. Just for fun. Step on the mat. Show us what you've got." Some students chuckled nervously, others whispered, "This is too much." But Jason was relentless, and the crowd wanted entertainment. Marcus set the mop aside, walked slowly to the mat, and looked Jason in the eye. His voice was calm, deep, and steady. "Are you sure you want this?" Jason rolled his eyes. "What, you scared? It's just a spar." Marcus sighed, slipping off his sweatshirt to reveal a simple white t-shirt. His arms were scarred, his frame lean but powerful. He bowed, an old-fashioned, disciplined bow, and stepped into stance. The room quieted. The spar began. Jason lunged first, quick and flashy, throwing a spinning kick that had impressed the crowd 100 times before. But before his foot even landed, Marcus had moved. A sidestep, smooth and precise. Jason stumbled forward, caught off balance. A collective gasp filled the gym. Jason laughed it off, embarrassed. Lucky move. He attacked again, faster, more aggressive. Punches, kicks, combinations. But Marcus didn't just dodge, he flowed. Every strike Jason threw, Marcus avoided by a fraction, his calm gaze never wavering. And then, Marcus struck. A single, clean counter. Not violent, not showy. Just one perfectly timed movement that swept Jason's legs out from under him and sent him crashing to the mat. The room exploded. Jason scrambled to his feet, red with humiliation. How did you?" Marcus helped him up, his grip firm, his voice steady. "You're strong. But strength without control is chaos. Martial arts isn't about showing off. It's about respect." The entire gym went silent. Students who had laughed earlier now stood frozen, realizing the men they overlooked every day had just dismantled their champion without breaking a sweat. Jason swallowed hard, bowing his head. I underestimated you." Marcus gave a small nod, picked up his sweatshirt, and walked back to his mop. The crowd parted as he passed, whispers filling the air. "Who is he? Did you see that? He didn't even break a sweat, he's not just a janitor." Later that night, a few curious students searched his name. Marcus Hale. Former U.S. Army hand-to-hand combat instructor. A decorated veteran. A man who had trained elite soldiers before life had dealt him blows that landed him here, quietly working as a janitor to provide for his daughter. The next morning, when Marcus entered the gym to clean, every single student, including Jason, stood and bowed to him. And from that day forward, no one looked at him the same again. Because sometimes, the strongest fighter in the room isn't the one wearing the black belt.